Yo, what's going down, commanders? Hope everyone's doing fine today. I just need to check a few things. Yep, we're all up and running, right? Loads of shout outs. I don't know if I can go to the top of the chat. I can't, so I'm going to miss a few people out. I do apologise. Lewis, welcome, bro. Real Mikey was number one on the chat. Thank you, brother. Tom, welcome. Ione Popescu, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Taffy, as always. Big Low as well, welcome. Hawks, nice to see you there, man. Rainy Bow, or Crazy Rainbow, as she's known in there. She's a goat as well, and she's part of my panel tonight. Jason Bourne, or Outlaws as I know him, welcome, bro. Paul, or Testicles as I know him, welcome, brother. Zoom, as always. Cassius, nice to see you there, man. Albert, another goat, appreciate you, man. And I think, Ernest is there as well. I didn't see him. I'm going to miss people out here. WC Thunder, the man with a plan. Welcome, brother. Mac, as always, appreciate you coming along. David P, welcome. Gambo, me art guy, appreciate what you're doing on the Discord. And that's about it. Right, on the panel tonight, I've got Lone Wolf, Nutcracker, and Rainy Bow. If you want to unmute, guys, and say hello.
Yo. Oh, and Ghosty, salute.
How are we all doing?
I think Nut's eating.
Yeah, Nut is eating his dinner, so leave him to it. We'll, I do want to discuss the previous event.
And he ain't sharing? Jesus.
I'm like, fuck.
Oh, finished.
Wow.
I do want to discuss the previous event, Skirmish. I think it was Skirmish. No. Strike Ops. And I want to score out of 10. I'd love to hear the scores out of 10 for some of you guys on the side chat there. I will get through and read as many as I can, but I'll go through the panel to start off with. I'm going to start off with Lonely Wolf. Get your score out of 10 and your reasons why, please, bub.
Yeah, that was a tough one. I don't know. I'm going to have to say 3.
Yeah, I don't blame that.
The reason why?
Yeah.
But I'm not going to give it any higher or any lower. I mean, you got to do something with this game. That's all I know. I just don't know. That's what I do. Yeah. All I got to say.
Okay. Rainy Bow?
I'll give it a number 2, because it was shite ops. It just bored me to death. It was easy. It was just a grind.
Right. I don't know if Nutcracker's ready just yet, so I'll go with mine, and I'll give you a little explanation why I think a lot of us don't like it or didn't like it. The actual unique unit we was working for, the Tachyon and Mega Tachyon, most of the normal players, the non-WoW players, are nowhere near close to even getting it to level 20 or 21. The unit's very underwhelming. Just used as normal. There was a point in this game where unique units were what they said. They were unique to the game. They were something special. We could always rely on, even in PvE, PvP, they was a reliable unit. This Tachyon just feels absolutely pointless. And to be fair to you, I've got mine to level 13, and I'm probably not going to take it any higher unless my building has got nothing else to do. What is the building we do it? Hangar. Yep. If the hangars hasn't got nothing else to do, I'll probably begrudgingly put some levels on it. But the unit, the concept of the unit, the plan of the unit, the execution, then kixeye update, even with the updated stats that they give it, it's just null and void in the game. It's not a very good unit. And yes, it did help. You've used that level 30. But if you look on the base weakness, it done 3 times the amount of damage. It fired twice as fast. They're conning you, trying to make the unit look better than what it actually is in game. And that's the biggest problem with what they done with the TAC Ops. I'm hoping not TAC Ops, Strike Ops. I'm hoping this new tank that's coming out is going to be an improvement on that, and kixeye wires up and realise that they can only fool the players so many times before the coins stop coming in. I know there's going to be
fucking breath.
whales and people like that will just spend just for the sake of it, just to show off. Excuse me, guys. Beer's coming back up on me. But yeah, it's just a shame. It's such a wasted unit. The concept is there for the unit where it got regained health. But it's just poorly executed, in my opinion. So for the striker, I don't even think it's worth. I think it's worth a 1 out of 10 for me. It just felt like a pointless exercise. Something that I'm never going to use in the game after the next Strike Ops event. I'm never going to use that again in the game because there'll be no reason for it. Nat, do you want to give us a score out of 10, mate, and the reasons why?
0. It was a pointless event that nobody wanted to do because nobody gives a shit about the unit.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
It just got a 0 for me. I did it because I had nothing better to do.
I'm addicted to the game. That's my problem. I said this before the event started. Go on, mate.
It's the same for me, mate.
Yeah.
I mean, I got it done so quick. I even got my ult done.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I'm not that fucking silly. I only done one account. If I didn't make the videos and the live shows and things like that, I don't think I would have bothered doing that event personally. I think that would have been a weekend off for me because there's no worth in it. Unless it bugs itself out some way, then that unit's a waste of time. Anyone else got anything they want to add to that before I read some of these comments out?
Yeah, I think like you're saying, it's a pure addiction to trying to keep up to date. I have to try and remind myself that I never used to get all the Amiga parts because I'd often be going to work when they're out on the map. And something like this, I probably would never have got the Amiga parts, but because it's an event now, you find yourself driving to complete the event, and yeah, it was maybe brain dead.
You just brought up a good point as well. Why did we need to change the way the elite and the Omega units were spawned into the game? I think what we had previously with the Sunday bases, the elite bases coming out on the world map, I think that was perfect. I think the main event was perfect for the Omega parts. You know, you could get them over so many, 3 or 4 months of doing that event for that unit. To then make that on a solo event seems like a waste. And to replace what we had before Holdout with that monstrosity of a fucking event, disgusting. At least when we had Holdout, the actual units made sense. We was getting the next step. Not every unit hit, but it was a base defensive unit. It made sense in the game. And then to change it so it just goes into fucking Omega and elite parts for a wasted unit is pointless in my opinion. Right, I'm going to read out some scores. Ernest, give it a 7. WC Thunder, give it a 0 out of 10. Didn't even do a single base because why should I bother grinding for tokens for a unit that will be useless when I get it to the level to use them? Good point. Gambo, give it a 3. Boring as shit. Cassius 4. I didn't really do it. Done a couple of rounds. Couldn't be bothered. I wish I could do the same, mate. I wish I could what's the word I'm looking for? I wish I could detach from the game and go, nah, there's no point. And have a weekend and do something else. Find a different game to play. But just that weekend. Testicle gives it a 2. Not worth the grind for the prize. Isaac, welcome by the way, bro. 0 out of 10. First time ever not doing an event. Getting fucked off badly with so many events. I think we're all in the same boat. Armageddon, 2 out of 10 as well. All that effort for one unit that will take months to upgrade. 5 days per level so far, and that's even elite. David P, 3 out of 10. New unit is shit, but easy enough with using the tokens to repair for free. Zoom. Sorry, Nut.
No, you're all right, mate.
Oh, I thought you was wanted to say something.
No, I was talking to the dog without thinking.
Zoom. 3 out of 10. Got all the tokens to upgrade the unit, but when I get it there, when I get time to upgrade it, I don't know. That's exactly it. That is exactly it.
City.
Yep.
Can I ask why we got a fucking? Oh, it's gone now. What I was going to ask why we got a fucking advert next to the show.
An advert shouldn't be.
I didn't see one.
Your screen reduced, and an advert came up next to it.
What, in Discord?
No, on YouTube.
Oh, I don't know, mate. You should get one advert at the start of the show, and that's it.
No. It literally just a minute ago.
Right, do
Have to watch it
apologise.
back
There's something
later.
I've not done right. I've not ticked the boxes. I do apologise for that, guys. I will look into that. Right, I own Popescu. 0 out of 10. No wasted time for useless units. Where are we? Irene, 2. If you're lucky, give up with the event. Too boring. Everyone's saying the same thing, and kixeye can't open their fucking eyes and ears to see this. 1, where is it? Can't see it. It's jumped on me. Kurt said 1, fell asleep. Yeah, no one's happy. There's one that give it a 7. Jason or Outlaws give it a 5 out of 10. Ernest said Ark Raiders. That looks fun, that game. I've been watching a guy, Burnt Peanut, playing it. It looks a lot of fun. Anyway, that's all the scores, guys. Is there anything you guys want to add before I move forward?
Thank God that's finished with.
You got to do... Excuse me. I've got to read the map because I'm hoping someone at Kixeye is watching it and they go, it can't be all these players that are saying the fucking same thing. You know, there's got to be something fundamentally wrong with that event.
It wasn't my eyes, because Armageddon just said those adverts with the split screen have appeared on and off for a while.
Have they really?
I'm not been getting them.
I do apologise, guys. I don't know. See, YouTube's changed a bunch of stuff, and just getting the stream up and running for me at the minute is a tough task. Welcome, Antonio. So if there's something wrong, I will look into it, because it should be just one advert when you start watching the stream, and that's it. So something's changed with YouTube.
Yeah, they're giving adverts out during.
Yeah, I'll look into it, guys, but I've got to use the Google to see if I can fix it or put it back to how it was.
Anyway,
yeah. Anything you want to add, Rainey? You was close to saying something.
There's nothing more to add. I don't think. I'm thinking like everybody that it was a pointless event, really. But I suppose there's people throwing money at it, isn't there? That's what's making them do this. And there'll always be people that throw money at it.
I'll be totally honest with you. I think, and that's what kixeye are aiming at, is people are going, well, I can spend X amount of money and not have to do this event. And that's what kixeye, they're not actually putting any fun into the game. They're going, how can we make this suck so much that players will pay just to fucking skip the event?
Yeah, and then their starter packs now are about 1,000 coins, whereas previously you could get a little starter pack, the lower one, take that. I think that was the main event, but you get it to level 6. I'd buy that one, but now they're doing it's 1,500 sometimes, isn't it? No way.
Well,
no way.
I think it was $15.99.
There was one, wasn't there, for this one?
Yeah, we're pushing 2,000 coins. Anyway, moving forward.
Yeah,
so we have got January 2026. No, I'm on the wrong fucking page. Maybe go to the right page. We've got 16.01.1 release notes copied and pasted by Kixeye Drake. This was posted yesterday for some reason. I'm not sure why. But anyway, the following changes and fixes have been applied to the 16.01.1 release on Thursday, January 15th at 10 AM PST. Downtime is right now. Warpath, I've got a tab open for that. There is a few things we need to discuss through that. Sector Breach as well, I've got a tab open for that. There is really no update in the actual game. There's nothing new that Kixeye is putting into the game. By the looks of it, no. So there's nothing new, no new concept, no some of the ideas that Friendly Fixer put out the start of last year. None of that's come to fruition. It's just the same old standard bullshit fucking update notes with not much in it. But we have got some bug fixes, general fixes and improvements. That's a bog standard fucking post. Shadow Ops module was showing all parts filled when there was no way to earn that many. So that 7 or 8 parts that you've got is going to go down to about 5 or 6. Correct icons now showing for Spec Ops. I don't know what that means. Was there an icon problem with the Special Ops? Oh, the ones that we bought for the units, innit? They had no icon. You know, when it upgraded the units to level 20 or give us free of...
I had no idea.
Yeah,
I
they
never
had...
noticed
Neither did I. I used to hover over them and just read what it said. But I think that's what they mean with that. Improved zoom function by allowing zoom in using Shift Z plus Z, and to zoom out by pressing Z. What about just use the fucking wheel on your mouse to zoom in and zoom out? That's a lot easier than fucking Shift and Z and Z.
Yeah, it's been a bit more glitchy lately. I noticed when I've been zooming in, it's sort of a bit sketchy on whether it.
If you
slow.
zoom in, oh, yours is slow. Mine's normally
Yeah, I
pretty
find
quick.
it a bit slow to respond when you're zooming in and out,
Right,
whereas
right.
originally it was quite quick. So there has been something going on.
But I do use the mouse wheel to zoom in and zoom out. I don't know why they've.
Yeah,
That's what I use.
Yeah,
I just use
I do too.
the wheel.
I do know if you zoom in too much though, the game goes really pixely. Really, it's like what 16-bit game. Loney, you're very quiet, mate. You all right? Oh, he's not here. Right, moving
Yeah.
forward. Oh no, just making sure you're all right. That's all.
Yeah, I'm sitting here listening and laughing and rolling the doobie and
Nice.
having fun.
That's all that
Having
matters.
fun.
Brian P, welcome, bro. Right, we've got Warpath, January 2026. This starts tomorrow, 1800 hours GMT. Work out your own time zone. Normal start time for an event, basically. Copied and pasted by Kixeye Drake. There's a few new things in this. The only reason I'm reading this out because it's bog standard. Other than that, so we've got featuring a new contractor for Fernando Torres, new contractor. Yeah, I can't pronounce that one. Welcome, Electric Bear, by the way. Ingasio Diaz. Ignacio.
Yeah,
Diaz.
Ignacio Diaz. Or Diaz, yeah.
Right, starts January 16th at 10 a.m. PST. Ends January the 20th. I think that's Tuesday. Yeah, ends Tuesday, same time. Contractor Fernando Torres. Let's zoom out so you guys can see a little bit better. There's Fernando. It looks like Walter White a little bit. Out of Breaking Bad. Effects. Mercenary camp spawns random Arc 1 units when destroyed. Alright.
Interesting.
Costs 25 blood for him.
Oh,
So you want to put basically you're going to want to put the mercenary camp right out on the edge of your map, and hopefully it gets killed early on. Costs 25 blood for him. Get Fernando Torres in the Bloodthorium store for 25 blood for him after Warpath begins. That's interesting, isn't it? That the building needs to be destroyed for this to work. Don't you think? And it's Arc 1 units.
But let's see if they're working, that they're doing something, won't you? If they're spawning
it's an
something.
interesting one for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else want to add anything?
No.
Okay.
No, I think that's
Contractor I'm going to just call this one Diaz because I can't pronounce that fucking first name.
Yeah.
And it's another nerdy looking guy. Effects. Resource storage and resource production buildings take 90% less damage and have 100 flat damage reduction. What the fuck? So we're going to be there for 15 hours taking out a fucking metal oil derrick. Metal fucking forge.
Sounds handy.
90% less damage. That's massive. Costs 25 blood for him. Getting Diaz in the Bloodthorium store for 25 blood for him after Warpath begins again. Okay. They're both very good actually. These are head scratchers because we don't know where they fall. What category in the What's that building called? I forget what it's called. Agency building. So we might have to delete some to put these in. Mission description: earn honor from player-based engagements. Winning honor improves position on the leaderboard. Reach higher leaderboard divisions to unlock more medals and blood thorium. Honor earned is based on the opponent's level and no longer influenced by the attacker's level. Eh? Honor earned is based on the opponent's level and no longer influenced by the attacker's level. Are they not both the same thing?
So we're lower levels getting more.
Time.
Say again, that?
They used to say that all the time.
Yeah, that makes no sense, does it? I think what they're saying is if you hit... No, I don't know. I'm scratching my head. Anyway, the difference between the attacker and the defender's honour is still a reflective in the exchange. Winning an attack against someone with more honour than you will result in more honour won. Repairs are all 50% off. Points. In addition to the points payout, at the end of Warpath, you'll have the chance to earn medals and blood thorium daily. I think this is a 12-hour cycle. Welcome, Jim Bob, by the way. It's a 12-hour cycle, and you can earn an extra blood thorium each day. Every 12 hours. Every PvP attack will earn points towards the track, and each tier that you reach on the attack will unlock a chest awarding medals, with the final chest also awarding the blood thorium. When completed, you'll have 12-hour cooldown, or you can use the gold to speed it up. Don't use the gold, because even if it's 1 hour left on it, it's 50 coin. So just participating in the event can earn you things that you want without having to be... What can we actually buy out the blood thorium store other than these guys? The agency guys? Nothing.
Nothing if you're up
Nothing
to date.
to buy.
Yeah.
If you've got everything, up to date, there's nothing to buy.
Other than you've got to spend 50 blood thorium at the start of this Warpath. There's not for the 2 more agency units or buildings.
But why would you buy them?
Because the actual boosts look good.
Yeah, I'll definitely buy them.
Yeah, but which
I've got
boost
500
do you
and
lose? You've got to lose a boost to get one of those.
Yeah, I think they're better than what previous. They're actually better than what previous boosts are.
Yeah, I've got to work out what ones to take out. Yeah.
Right.
I'll kixeye for it. They always up it, don't they?
After the second attack concludes, for any reason, including an attack, the attacker player will, placed it under a perma damage protection, preventing further attacks only from the original attacker until Warpath concludes. That's the 2-hit rule. You should all know that anyway by now, guys. Excuse me. Standard damage protection will only be 4 hours long, and then your bubble will pop. Chests. With this Warpath, the cost of resetting the they've changed it. So disregard what I said. With this Warpath, the cost of resetting the track is 25 gold. We've also doubled the payout of blood thorium in the gold chest, so we get 2. I still don't think it's worth 25 coin.
No,
if it was,
no, not for 1 blood for. No.
It's a useless commodity. So they have changed it slightly, but it ain't enough to make it justifiable. Unless you haven't got any blood thorium. No, because you can get enough blood thorium throughout the week, can't you?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I still think the reset at 25 gold is disgusting.
I think it's a rip-off. It's £2.50.
Yeah, that's the point.
$2.50. Excuse me, mouthful of beer.
Wouldn't spend any gold on resetting that. There's just no point.
I mean, if you don't need any blood thorium tokens, what's the point of doing fucking Warpath?
I think I'm holding 600 or 700 of them.
Exactly. So what's the fucking point of doing Warpath?
And they never put anything that we don't.
You're only doing Warpath against fucking cheats because they're the only bastards doing
Yeah,
PvP.
I'm gonna do a little bit of war. I'm gonna hold my hands up. I'm probably gonna put some coin on. Get some baby lotion. Get me tissues. And make myself silly while playing Warpath. The last chest is the one you want. It's 2 blood thorium and 80,000 medals. Both of them commodities are probably pretty much pointless at this point. And there's the payouts, guys. I'm not going to read them out because they haven't changed nothing on it. That is the payouts as standard. It has been like that for months or years even. Anything you guys want to add?
Well, you need to scroll up so I can see it. I'm on YouTube, don't forget. Because you're not sharing.
Yeah, you're not sharing, but yeah, I just
Yeah, even in Diamond Division, you get
He never
12.
shares.
You get 12 in Diamond Division. What the
Oh,
fuck?
now he shares.
Yeah, but I got my computer shut down, didn't it? I forgot I wasn't sharing.
Yeah, I did wonder if that's why you wasn't sharing.
Right.
Computer
Let's
closed
have a
down
look
on
what
you.
we've got in there. Name like that should have been a centre forward. Guess, is there any questions? There isn't much, is there? Why the hell is Kicks always make different shit? It's because they want us. Basically they with any gaming company, especially a freemium game. They're trying to prize money out of our hands. So they produce a game and then people get addicted to said game and they go, you can have this if you pay X amount of money. But what Kixeye's failed to realise over the years, or over the last couple of years, is pumping out shite units and shite things isn't a persuasion enough for us to keep spending money in the game. And the reason why they keep putting the prices up for everything is because each month that rolls around, each 6 months that rolls around, they're losing more and more of their income coming in. So they have to make everything more expensive. Yeah. They have to make everything more expensive to the people that are still in the game. So we're being punished because Kixeye can't retain their players to keep the income that they was getting previously to keep that rotation coming in. That's why everything's pretty much doubled in cost. When you go when they
Kixeye says go and do PvP and hopefully you'll hit a few cheats and you'll have to coin.
Yeah.
Yeah. They need to put more stuff in the blood thorium store, really, don't they, to attract us to want to think about getting more blood for.
I'll hold my hand up.
It's just
Jim
never
Bob,
putting anything in there.
I will hold my hand up. I do use coin. And I am going to try to do a little bit of PvP this weekend. I'm not going to go mad. The value in the game isn't there for me at the minute, but I will try. And if I fail, I fail. If I win, I win. I'm not one of these guys that gets too mad. If I fuck up and don't beat a base, it's not like I'll get the amp. I used to. Yeah. It used to make me fucking blood boil.
Discord, and he says I'm gonna hit this guy, and then he comes out and says I fucked that up, and he starts laughing.
Yeah, there's no point getting mad anymore.
Oh, it's a game.
I play computer games to laugh and smile and be around people that make me happy. I don't play a computer game to get stressed out. Although making a live stream of me whinging every week is probably stressful enough. And having Nutcracker in the fucking room as well. Jesus Christ, double stress. Just joking, by the way, Nut.
Nah, I know what I'm like.
You're a grumpy old git, and I wouldn't change you for the fucking world. We've got some characters. We have got some characters.
PvP or not?
Been at it too long.
I think we all have, mate, and it's wore us down. Right, we've got the Sector Breach, which starts next week, Friday. My only worry, right, is the what they call legendary laser tank X's. Absolute pony
shit.
I don't know if they're any better at 20. I've only got 1 to 10, but they're pony. So we're winning the Warlord version of them in this event, and we can also get the
Jim Bob
standard ones. Nutcracker's the new Icky.
Nutcracker's the new Icky. Nah.
Yeah, this Icky, he was fun.
least.
I got my lasers to 20, and there's a bag of shit.
Oh, you've got them to 20.
Yeah, they're
Right,
a bag
that
of
tells
shit.
me all I need to know. Then this is another event where if you didn't want to do it, you don't have to fucking do it. So it's the January 2026 Sector Breach, copied and pasted by Kixeye Drake. Don't tell us when it starts. It starts next Friday, 1800 hours GMT. Not this Friday coming, next Friday. Featuring the Warlord Holosight part. I nearly called it something there that would get me cancelled. Do you know that? It was nearly the holla C word. Warlord Holosight upgrade tokens. Atomic destabilizers. Refraction
It's
plating.
Holosight.
Pardon?
It's simple. It's Holosight.
Yeah, no, I nearly called it something else by mistake.
Yeah.
Literally, I had to stop myself. Breaching power tech for the Warlord Holosight. Starts January 23rd at 10 a.m. PST. And ends January 22nd. I think that's Friday to Tuesday again. Store closes on the 28th, 10 a.m. PST. Holosight. That is what you're getting. Basically a brown laser tank.
In other words, they're fucking lying. It's a Holosight.
Are we just getting these so we can play Sector Breach next month?
That's what it feels like, Rainey.
I'm not convinced on them. Yeah.
Do you know what they could do to make this unit? They need to up the armor on it or up the health big time on these units because they die so quick. But they also what they need to do is before the unit gets to a target, it needs to be charging a couple of seconds before it gets to the target. So when it stops, it fires.
Yeah, you can't do that.
They need to. That's what they need to do.
Yeah.
It would charge up, so you're not charging up. Yeah, preparing to fire.
Prepare to fire, but that's what we need.
Because they're sitting ducks. As soon as they stop still, it takes them a little while to charge up, and then you're sitting there hitting a wall for 5 minutes. So it's kind of a waste of fucking, yeah. The Sculptures are 10 times the unit this is. Anyway, moving on. Description. Once he looked on, Holosight never loses sight of the objective. He always finds his target. Generation Arc 2. Function legendary. Type medium vehicle. Weapon beam cannon. Targets ground. See, these also targeted air back in the day, and I don't know why they took that away. I also don't really know why they took them out of the base. Because they make more sense as a base defender than attacker.
For attacking.
They're just useless, mate. They're absolute waste of time. Targets ground.
I think that's the case with every fucking unit lately.
Well, this is the problem, right? They've got this massive DPS. I think it's close to 30,000 DPS at top level.
They can't get there to give it.
Yeah, you're sitting there. You're sitting there shooting walls before you can actually get into the base. So you've got to kill the walls, and then they can move into the base. But if they're sitting there shooting walls, what's shooting at them? The bunkers, the units behind the walls, everything's bombarding them.
Yep.
Anyway, weapon is a beam cannon, and there's no splash on this unit really. There's very tiny little amount of splash. The old laser tanks, the originals, massive splash.
Yeah, they have big splash.
Yeah. Targets ground, damage type burst, size is 340. Health points or hit points or health points at level 1 is 200,000. Hit points or health points at max level is 260,000. DPS at level 1 is 10,000. DPS at max level is 17,778. Max speed is 4. Minimum range is 0. Max range is 650. Splash is 30. Talents. Level 1. Pierces flat damage reduction. Armor up. After the first time this unit reaches 75% health, takes 60% reduced damage from all sources, which is kind of fucking bullshit. Level 10, plus 50 range. Level 20, siege mode. takes up to 30% less damage from all sources while not moving. Lasers become hypercharged, firing 0.25 seconds longer and dealing 10,000 more damage. So that makes it, what is it, 27,778 DPS at level.
It takes down the wall a bit quicker before it dies.
Right, where are we? Legendary laser tanks within 400 range deal 20% more damage. Yeah, again, this is a unit I'm not really looking forward to. I think they've missed the point of laser tanks. They really have.
What's its talent? Does it give anything to the others?
Yeah, 20% more damage at level 20. That's it.
But so it don't give any buff to the fucking normal ones?
No, not according to this. There's no.
So what's the fucking point of even putting it in your fucking tune? Because when we used to get the main one of that unit, it would put a buff on your rest of the units. We don't get that no more.
WC Thunder's just mentioned it, and I didn't want to say it because I wasn't sure, but he says it's the same stats as the actual blue, the legendary laser tank X.
Yeah.
The stats are no different.
That's the same with all the fucking
legendaries.
They're no different.
What's the point of making them like these? Are, to me, I consider these warlords heroes. If they're going to be heroes, they want to have the stats of a hero unit, not the stats of a standard fucking unit.
Exactly.
And they need
to not.
No, they need to bring back them tactics as well. You know, the QWE tactics. Bring them back into the game.
Yeah, it's just making the game so boring, all these useless stuff of building and working on.
It makes it pointless to play.
Yeah.
And that's what they need to understand. But give us a reason to play the game. Make us excited about playing the game. When they put a unit out, especially as we've seen what the laser tanks can do. As Nutcracker said, he got his to 20 and he's fucking gutted. Instead of making people fucking pissed off with the company, put something out that actually does what it says on the tin. Or improves on what we've already got.
It doesn't do anything.
Right.
What's the point of getting it?
Yeah, I'm going to go to the toilet. Can you guys talk for a couple of seconds?
Well, most of us have got a shitload of these laser tanks. Why do we want to add in one more that's got no benefit?
Got some built.
It's got no benefit.
No idea what I'll use them for. No, the event. Yeah, that's probably what we'll have to use them for.
Yeah, that's all they're for, is to use the next event.
The tortoises aren't that great, are they, either?
Does anybody use them? Apart from
I've got a couple in my base, but I'm thinking I should take them out, really. I don't know.
So it worked good in the next event, then
well, the only one of the turtles into the base is the hero, because it adds a buff and it gives more fucking hell.
For buildings.
Buffs buildings.
For buildings,
makes
yeah.
Stronger.
So yeah, I've got him in, but yeah, I'm not convinced there's not anything better to replace them with.
No.
But you can't put them in the base.
Yeah, I've not done PvP in a while to find out.
You know, really.
Yeah, you could put him in the base.
These laser tanks?
Yeah, I don't think you can with these laser tanks, can you?
No,
you could. Yeah, you can't with these. So I don't know what I use them for.
They're not strong enough for PvP. They're not strong enough to attack.
Rubbish.
With. So it's another wasted opportunity by kixeye. And this is a fondly thought over unit from back in the day from some of the original players that played this game. The old laser tanks were just masterclass in fucking unit power, and then we've got this junk. Sorry, Nut, go on, mate.
It's like Gamble was saying, beast of a unit, but with a wink. So it's like, let's ask everybody, whoever does PvP, what's your main go-to in PvP? Let's see what people say. And I bet you it's the fucking Scorchers.
Scorchers and Unis still class.
Yeah. Nobody use anything else. They might have one or two fucking hell. What's the howitzers?
Lancers.
Yeah, the Lancer is the latest one, the legendaries. You might have one of each, one with air and one with ground.
I'm going to be honest.
Other than that, it's fucking scorchers.
I do put lasers in my platoon, but it's only to fill the tune out. It's not because they're going to do anything good. It's not that they're not even going to help really. They're just cannon fodder. I'll still say Humvees are better than them. Not for killing a base, but Humvees for the high priority.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a shame that they can't. And this is their second attempt at getting the laser tanks back in the game. Because we've got original.
As you just said,
Fuck
Kick
me,
should
years
create a
ago-
mega buggy.
Years ago, I remember flattening a base with buggies. 'Cause they're all making jokes about the buggies. And I flattened the base with buggies because I put 100 of the fuckers in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
But we couldn't do that with anything today. Absolutely fucking nothing.
It's a corporate game now. It isn't designed. It isn't. I'm going to be honest with you. The mechanics in this game right now isn't designed for the players in mind. It's all designed to extract.
Come back, Will Harbour, and all is forgiven.
Do you remember us cheering that Will was leaving?
Yeah.
Now look at us. All fucking
From the
dishevelled.
fire to the frying pan.
Yep.
Or the other way around.
It's just a fucking corporate company. Stillfront is. If you go to you can find them on YouTube. Just type Stillfront, all one word, group. I think they're called.
In the UK, you just go to company's house and put it in there, and you get every
No,
fucking detail.
Go watch their videos, because none of their videos are about actual games. All their videos is about extracting money out of people playing their games, the best way to do it, and how much money you can earn if you invest in their company. They don't give a fuck about the games that they own.
No, they don't.
And
It's a money thing. That's all.
it's an investment company. You just buy the shares and you get your dividends.
Yeah.
Anyway, Stan, welcome, bro. Robert, I did see you there, mate. Thanks for coming along, guys. Anyone else that I've missed? Dow as well. Nice to see you there, mate. Right. Only got a little bit more to go and we can call it. What's the time? Yeah, we're nearly there. So with mission description, Sharkist cloning technology has been used on player bases, creating rogue player bases. And it's up to the sector commanders to push them out. Players will hit PvE bases that are copies of player bases with the assault platoon in order to earn Sector Breach XP in the Sector Breach store. I'm going to say this once more and once more again. The actual player bases we're hitting that kixeye give us for these events, if they're actual player bases, they're players that are cheating because they got way too many turrets and they got way too many units in them in some cases. They're overpowered, they're overpopulated, and it's just a scam. They did, when they started this event, it was actual copies of player bases. But now they just add 50 fucking heavy turrets in there. Sorry, Brownie.
getting a holdout base now as well, aren't we?
No, I think they've stopped that.
Have they?
Yeah, last week, month they didn't give us the holdout base. That was a stupid
I
concept.
didn't know. I thought they did.
No.
I've forgotten back then now.
Right, event structure. Your units. I've got a burp. Excuse me. Use your units to play through the general set or the conqueror set to earn Sector Breach XP. With the assault platoon option, sets can be completed in any order and pay out a bonus XP cash. The conqueror set will test your might, but will pay out more XP than the general set. Choose the set that best fits your power level. You can hit targets multiple times and wins will count towards future set completions, so you won't be penalised for hitting a target again. That means you can hit them in any order. We should all know this by now. General set is 5,500. General 1 and 2 is 5,500. General 3 is 10,000. And the bonus completion for all three bases in any order is 40,000. The Conqueror set. 1 and 2 awards 17,000 XP. Conqueror 3 is 30,000 XP. And the bonus completion is 100,000 XP. We've got the store, Sector Breach store, items, redemption limit, and XP costs. So the Warlord Holosight. 80 times buy. Don't bother with that. Don't bother with the second one. You want to buy the Holosight parts times 10. 8 times buy is 125,000 a pop. Warlord Holosight upgrade token. You can buy that 10 times in this event, unless you coin it. And that's 125,000 a pop. Automic destabilizers, Holosight tech. Refraction plating, Holosight tech. And breaching power is Holosight tech. One time buy 500,000 each. 1.5 million total. Use it or lose it, it'll be 24 hours long, yada yada yada. Price description. Atomic destabilizers. When destroyed by Holosight or legendary laser tank X, buildings and walls explode, dealing damage around them. That might be interesting. What do you guys think? That might be interesting. But have you got to have...
Me yet.
Say again?
Nothing jumps out at me yet.
The problem is I think you've got to have the Holosight in the tune in order for these explosions to actually work. So any tune that hasn't got the Warlord in it ain't gonna get the same effect. Slot prism, function offensive, cost 500,000 XP. It depends. If it's a big fucking explosion, it might be worthwhile. But if it's like nothing, what's the point?
Firecracker.
Yeah. Breaching power. Holosight and legendary laser tank X deal 5 times damage against walls. They have tried to stop it. They have tried to kill the wall problem that we've got. I don't think it's going to work, but anyway. Slot focus lens. Function offensive. Costs 500,000 XP. I thought we had 3. Have I missed? I've missed one out, haven't I? Yeah, refraction plating. Legendary laser tank X takes 20% less damage from all sources. Slot plating, function defense, cost 500,000 XP. I don't think that's enough, even with them techs, to actually make these units worthwhile. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think you're possibly right. The explosion depends on how much that is.
Exactly. This top one, it's how big the explosion is. If the explosion is a decent amount, yeah, it might be worthwhile.
Mm.
But yeah, I don't see 5 times the damage against walls. They're not understanding the problem. The walls are the problem. It doesn't matter how quick they kill them. The units at a standstill getting shot at 9 times out of 10. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this might be good. I think this top tech here is the one that you got to look out for. It depending on the explosion size. I think that's what we've got to look at.
We'll find out till we test it.
Exactly. Is there anything you guys want to add?
Crickets. Full of sugar.
Okay, we'll call it then. If you're all good with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a lot to add, is there?
No, not really. It's deflating because of the way that the actual laser tanks are working right now. They're not the unit that we want. They're the unit that kixeyes give us, basically.
Yeah.
With that, I'm going to go run with the shout outs. I'm going to start off with you, Nut, please, bud. Lone Wolf.
No, hey, see you later. Ghosty salute and keep your powder dry.
Thank you, bro. Rainy Bone.
Yeah, I hope everybody enjoys the events. Don't know if I'm gonna or not yet. We'll see. Yeah, that's about it. I'm still hungover from celebrating 48 years of marriage.
Yeah, I told you how to fix that.
Night.
I told you how to fix it, and you won't listen to me.
Yeah, I'm behaving tonight. Give your liver a rest.
You done?
Yep, I'm done.
Right,
That's
guys.
it.
Thank you for coming along tonight. Hopefully, we'll give you the information you need to move forward. Hopefully, someone at Kixeye is listening, and they kind of understand our our issues, our problems with what they're putting into the game. I'm not back tomorrow. We're back next week, Friday. Weekend off for me this weekend. So take care all, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.